Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from RazorEmporium.com. Today is going to be a different kind of video. I am fired up and I want to tell you all about it. Today is a PSA. And what are we talking about? These. I am so sick of hearing and seeing about these fake razors. This is not a razor. This is not a razor. People are getting duped. Our hard-earned money that we all have, people want to get into straight razor shaving, and they see something like this online. They see it on Amazon, or this came from a big site called Touch of Modern, or other places. I'm not calling out the retailers. They're just selling a product, okay? I'm calling out the manufacturers, and the people are getting duped by this. It's not a straight razor. What is this? These are being sold as Damascus razors or finest quality or, handmade, blah, blah, blah. And they'll sell for ridiculous prices. These go for $30, $40, $50, up to even $100 I've seen people charging for these. And they're not a straight razor. We sell a cheap gold dollar, kind of spiffy gold dollar razor that we've, honed ourselves and put new handles on. We sell these for $50. I'd much rather you buy this. And there are even people out here who say, well, gold dollars are, lower quality straight razors. Well, yeah, they're not a high quality razor. It's also $50, but at least it is a straight razor. It will shave you. Now you say, Matt, who are you to say this? Who are you to claim this is not a razor? It clearly looks like a razor. Look, it's the shape of a razor. It folds like a razor. And look, it's Damascus steel. There's a pattern on it. How can it not be a razor? Well, first off, it's not Damascus steel. This is a oil treating process that will create this crazy pattern with just using heat and oil. So number one, gone. It's not real Damascus folded steel. Okay, number two, yeah, it folds into a pair of handles. These handles are gigantic. They always are gigantic. They're huge. They're heavy. They have metal liners in them. They have these weird pins on them. They don't even have a wedge really that actually creates a flexing action. The whole point of the scales is to flex as you open. You can see it flex. It bends and flexes so that it creates pressure so it doesn't flop around. These things, not the same. They're floppy. They'll flop all over the place. Okay, number three. I'm up to number three. I'm ranting here. I'm fired up, guys. Number three. I'm plinking it into the microphone. Dull as a doornail. Now listen to the difference. Do you hear that ping? Ding! It used to be called the Hamburg ring because hollow grinding came out of Germany. And this double hollow grind, they'd say it was the razor that ringed or the razor that singed or sung. It's the singing razor. Look back at old advertisements of when hollow grinding and straight razors were in their absolute pinnacle, and that was a thing. People know. Why is that? This is hollow ground. It has nothing to do with the grind. It has to do with the heat treatment, and that is what makes it a straight razor. If you do not heat treat a piece of steel, I don't care if it's a knife, if it's a knife in your pocket or in your kitchen, or if it's an axe, I don't care what it is. If you do not heat treat it, this steel is soft. Softened steel can never hold an edge like hardened steel. So you can sharpen this. You could put it on a stone. You can sharpen it. It will be sharp. This one in particular is not. But you can get it to be sharp, but it will not hold that edge. You have to sharpen it like every other shave because the edge will constantly get deformed. I mentioned it's not shave ready because I got this and I was like, this is doing absolutely nothing. It's not even shaving. So not only is it not even sharpened at least one time, it will never even hold an edge. Contrarily, even an inexpensive gold dollar razor like this, when properly sharpened, not only will shave once, look at that, just mowing down the hair, but it will hold its edge. This will hold an edge for months as long as you take care of it. And you can always send it back in or do it yourself and hone it and do it again. This is never heat treated, and that's why it doesn't ping. That's the whole difference. The dull as a doornail and the ping. When you heat treat, you heat the blade to 1500 degrees, more or less. Then it gets quenched instantly into hot oil, usually around 200 degrees. That difference in temperature of being shocked from 1500 to 200 realigns the carbon atoms in the steel, and it makes them all in the same direction, which is why this will ping and this one will not. It's no longer, the metal is just not able to resonate altogether. And that is also the hardening process of why it will hold an edge, because all the atoms are all aligned. It'll hold an edge. It's hard steel now. This is dull as a doornail steel. It's not hardened. I tell people these are letter openers, because don't even kid yourself. It's not even a razor. It's a letter opener. It's not a knife either. People say, oh, well, at least it can be a knife. No, it's not hardened. It's not a knife. It is a letter opener. Open your letters in style with a $50 fake razor, I guess, if you want to do that. Another clue you can look at is if in the description they don't list the Rockwell hardness, because it was never hardened, or they say it's a beautiful practice razor, or it's a piece of art, or it'd look great in your bathroom. All these things are clues that you could be getting scammed. I'm so fired up about this, guys. I'm so just angry about it. It's because I have to hear from our customers who buy things like this, and then they send it into us for service, and we have to tell them, now we are the bad guy, and I have to say, I'm really sorry, sir, you got duped. Ask for your money back, return it, send it home. It's not a razor, you got duped. Please, if you want to get started with a straight razor, buy a Gold Dollar, buy a Dovo, buy a Ralph Foss, buy whatever other brand you want. Do not buy these. Do not get fooled. I hate when people trick other people and take their money and are being dubious. If you want to buy an inexpensive razor, at least get a real razor. Don't be duped into buying one of these letter openers. It's a piece of crap, and I am done ranting about it. I had to put out this public service announcement because I care about you guys. I care about straight razor shaving. I care about our hobby. I would hate for someone to think that they are getting into straight razor shaving and they try to shave with this and they say, that was the most horrible experience of my life. I'm done. I'm going back to cartridges. I don't want that to happen. And because of that, I care this much. This much! So, I'm done ranting, but seriously, if you've been duped, if you've seen these dupes, please report it. Rat them out. I want to hear all about it. Let's get this off the market. Let's get rid of these people who are tricking everyone. At least get a decent, actual hardened piece of steel, and at least try to enjoy straight razor shaving and do it the right way. That's all I got to say. Mic drop. I'm done. I'm out. Peace.